Сегодня у нас тут много преданных.
And in the project, which you will see, there are 6 parts. 6 Goswamis of Vrindavan. They are made of clay. There is no bricks there in these parts. And there will be murtis of 6 Goswamis of Vrindavan in each part. And I will explain a little later what is the idea and design behind it. They are just original huts, original kutirs, how people still sometimes build. It's made of clay, and therefore it's very cool in the summer and it's very warm in the winter. Again, when the group comes, there will be kirtans and lectures in this hall, but then for small breakout groups, they will go to these kutirs and sitting at the feet of each Goswami, discuss the philosophy or have some meaningful discussion there. And that's the place why we emphasize very much the need of this garden, because that's the place for meditation, for service, and for immersion into the mood. So that's why we emphasize this garden very much. We started this project a little more than 2 years back, and you see it's quite coming along. So let's go down. Let's go for this.
Maharaj, you said all 8,000 plants
Yeah.
all around. Yeah.
They're coming? I just wanted to say they're coming. That from the rooms in this guest house, there will be a complete view of Govardhane, and you can meditate and have your japa sessions, meditating on Krishna Leelas. So it's all over. That's how it is. Yeah, this is
Radhe Radhe Radhe.
This temple? Yeah, foundation. Very big. Yeah, foundation. entering into the garden. 8,000.
Ой, спасибо.
So, okay, so we are inside this kundge, which is, as I said, the main part of the whole project. And you can see Radha Kund and Shyama Kund connected with each other, and waterfall, which is not functioning yet. So again, the idea is that to have a constant flow of the water so that it remains clean. Unfortunately, in all the lakes here in Vrindavan, the water becomes stale. And we have a special filter system to filter it out, and we really hope that real lotuses will also grow in this lake. So in 1 year, please come and see whether it works or not. So now we're standing in Govardhan Giriraj Mandir. And the story of this Giriraj is very special because he came to our project on his own. We started this project, we just started this project, and one morning we came to the project and we saw him and many of his friends. And the most amazing thing is that immediately when they appeared in our land, some local Brijbasis started worshipping them and making puja to them. We still don't know how he came, but the fact remains. He came on his own. I think there is some material reason behind it, but it's not. Material reasons for devotees are immaterial. They're not important. So he came and he wanted to be worshipped, and perhaps it's one of the biggest Govardhan Shilas which is worshipped around Govardhan. So he's here, and there will be, of course, dome of this temple. It's just in the process of construction. And the huts you see, and there are around 300 different species of plants in this area. Out of them, around 170 are mentioned in the Shastras. In different Shastras, the trees and flowers and vines are mentioned, which serve Krishna in his pastimes. So all the trees and vines and flowers which are mentioned in the Shastras are here. Few of them we still couldn't track down. Sometimes it's difficult, they're not there. But the wall around it, the forest wall, which we planted 2 years back. 2 years back we planted tiny trees, plants, and they grew like this because before we planted them, there was a special expedition which traveled all over Vraj. And the people who are very knowledgeable in this regard, they studied how in nature the plants grow together. When the plants grow together, they help each other. They, it's against Darwin theory, but we are not big proponents of Darwin. They're not competing with each other. They're helping each other. The quickly growing trees grow first, and they protect the slow growing trees, and then slow growing trees become big, and they protect the quickly growing trees, and so on and so forth. So why it is necessary? Because we planted these little plants very close to each other. Again, the idea is that to separate this garden area from the rest of the project, so that you could feel completely separated from the material world. You could feel this retreat atmosphere. And as I said, just within 2 years it grew like this, and basically this Kartik, because in Vrindavan trees only grow during rainy season. So they will grow even more. And there will be only 2 or maximum 3 entrances into this area. Otherwise, the whole area will be totally isolated, and it will be just for meditation and for chanting japa and for kirtans. And of course, lotuses will be there. Now, as I said, there are 6 huts according to the 6 Goswamis of Vrindavan, and in Jaipur, not in Jaipur, forget this place. Anyway, they're making murtis of 6 Goswamis. In Ujjain, yeah. In Ujjain, they're making murtis of 6 Goswamis, which will be quite big. And as you know, each Goswami of Vrindavan has his spiritual form. And again, the idea is to serve this spiritual reality, trying to reproduce the replica of this spiritual reality on the earth. So each Goswami of Vrindavan has his eternal form as a manjari in the spiritual world. And manjari has specific mood, which manifests as their dress, as their age, as their decorations. So the plantation around each of these huts is according to the mood of each and every Goswami Vrindavana, or rather his or her eternal form. Like this hut is Sanatan Goswami hut. And near Sanatan Goswami hut there will be little Mahadev Mandir, because Sanatan Goswami always stays where Mahadev is there. And because Sanatan Goswami is Lavanga Manjari, and he's wearing a red dress, so there will be red red flowers and red colored trees, like red champa and everything else. And Rupa Goswami, and of course near Rupa Goswami there will be Tulasi Kunja, and so on and so forth. Here you see blue color. And of course there will be vines all over this little kutirs, kunjas, and it will be hopefully very beautiful. So that's again this idea. And then within the garden there will be little small upa gardens. Like there will be garden for Ayurvedic trees, there will be tropical garden where tropical trees will be there. And there will be one very special garden specifically meant for brahmacharis to meditate. It will be called Kamadev garden. There will be 5 flowers which Kamadev uses as arrows. And brahmacharis coming there will feel very protected. And because the original Kamadev, of course, is Krishna, therefore, this is a special place. Unfortunately, you will not fit going into the hut, but if you would go there, you can feel how cool it is inside because it's clay and totally natural. And what else to say? This is Brahmachari ashram in front of you. Hopefully we will have enough brahmacharis to fill it up. And behind this garden there is some still land, and in this land we are planning to
Спасибо.
notice preaching in the West is that Western people, they quite easy can adopt the philosophy, but it's very difficult for them to understand the culture. Their cultural upbringing is different, their understanding, vision of the world is different, relationship is different. So it's easy to adopt the philosophy, but it's very difficult to adopt the culture. So this place, as I said, will be serving this culture of beauty of bhakti. And therefore we want to make everything beautiful and authentic, and therefore this will be the reception. This is an antique piece which we found in Rajasthan, and you see the old doors. These doors are 200-year-old. We will restore these doors, and they will grace our buildings. So that's what we're trying to do. There will be more doors. And then another project which we are now undertaking is to have a furniture factory here, because to make good quality furniture and in a reasonable price, we have to make it ourselves. So we are starting this now, and I will show you what is going on in the rest of the project. No, it's interesting. It's a 3D printer. It prints all the decorations. It makes all the decorations according to the program. I don't know if we will fit in the office.
Come close, andar aa jao. Come inside, come inside. You can. Come inside. Don't touch anything.
The best part. So outside you saw this 3D printer which makes all the decorations. Because we don't have enough funds to make real stone, So we're doing fiber beton, but at the same time we're taking all the elements of design from Kusum Sarovar monument. And you can see the temple. It's right there, up there you can see the temple. To the left is Govardhan Giriraj Mandir. And then, on the top it's renditions of the temple, and that's how the guest house is supposed to look. And all the decorations are made out of fiber beton, the same technique which they use in TOVP in Mayapur. So we made this plant, and here will also be furniture factory. But when we are done, the cows will take over this place, hopefully, and purify all this chemical stuff which is going on. That's basically it. I explained to you the main idea and how we're trying to serve Krishna by this project and serve the community of devotees to give them sense of eternal culture of Krishna consciousness. So that's basically it. This Kartik, the first phase of the project should be open, and the guest house should start functioning, and the temple you will see just in front. It's just foundation. We started it a couple of weeks back, just 2 weeks back. We laid the cornerstone for the temple. So the time we are planning to open this project completely in 2 years. April 2026, please come for the inauguration of the project. Okay. So that's about it. So you will come to Bridge.
His Holiness Bhakti Vigьяна Goswami Maharaج ki
Hare Krishna. So we have moved to the buses and then we go to Brajava Sundara for our session with
So
Maharaj.
this is Giriraj.
We are going to the buses. Buses are on our left side.
вот такой проект. Надеюсь, все, кто посмотрел, посмотрел это видео.
And you can see Giriraj
Вы видите
from
Гирaj
here.
отсюда, с любой точки зрения, фактически. Самый близкий ретрит-центр Гираджу. И вот, соответственно,
Yeah, of course, already have. Bilva trees, we have special Syamkadamba tree, which has, anyway, many exotic trees which you hardly see.
8,000 trees, нет?
8,000 already planted.
8,000 уже посажено, но будет еще посажено больше. Вот они, маленькие деревья. А землю вы как-то удобряли, да?
Oh,
Сколько тонн вы сюда вложили, скажите, Махарадж?
800 tons of cow dung.
800 тонн
Вот это понятно.
удобрений, чтобы здесь.
Cow dung, какой удобрение?
Навоза. Тонн навоза, чтобы здесь всё.
Oh, the fuck.
А вы как на inside? Okay, please come in the bus. You're right. Бежит.